Hello, I'm Mackie McCandlish, drafting Innistrad and etc. 8.4, and we've opened up what one might call a pack. Not super deep, but it has Pyreheart Wolf, Faithless Looting, Loyal Cathar, Dawn Treader, and it's got Burden of Guilt and Chant of the Skafang. This card I usually don't take highly because it doesn't stop a lot of things. It stops some things, but there's a lot of things it doesn't stop. I could just take this thing. This guy's not the worst thing to have, though. And if I end up in red, I wouldn't mind having it. Maybe Burden of Guilt was the pick. Oh my god, stop the seances. So, continuing on in Saintstown, we've got a Rack with Madness. This thing's a cool, tricky dude that can work things out. Heckling Fiends. Some people dig the Mystic Retrieval. It doesn't. Maybe I'm just not a deep enough, complex enough, subtle enough Magic player. I like this card too. But I think I'm going to go with the slow sorcery, speed, expensive removal, because it does that removal thing pretty well. Not impressed by the red here. This guy's expensive, and I still don't think I've ever managed to cast him, but maybe this will be the time. I don't know that red-black really excites me, but aside from him, we've got like this guy and the bears, which is not a huge green signal, whereas black is looking kind of open. And Wolf, and this pack was good. There's still 4 good cards in it. Jeez. Okay, so we got Tragic Slip, Wolf. I think those are the leading picks. I think Tragic Slip is going to be it, though. Although I do have a Wolf. This must have been a good pack. Some decent green, some decent blue. Colors I am, as of this time, not. I'm not super excited about this, but it's not horrible. Red's feeling red's feeling sort of cut. It's kind of weird. It's kind of awkward to have a lot of expensive removal that you never live to cast. Sea Skyte's really good. Don't necessarily. We can always. Red blue's not the best. And this guy's not horrible. White's doing something. I don't know. I want to push the red black for some reason, but this guy's good. This guy's expensive. This can be useful. I'm seeing some blue white, which is kind of frustrating. Maybe black's not really open. I don't know. These are pretty black. Do I want to just increase my likelihood of playable stuff in case I'm not red? Because I'm not really a vampire thing at this time, so in case I end up blue, I'll take that stuff. Faith's Shield I like. This is probably fine. It's definitely not great. I like this card. Has a trick. It can do pretty crazy things. Okay, well, I like the 6 cost guy too, but I don't like piling on the expensive stuff so early. We skipped out on the vampire thing. Damn, that's a late Griptide. That is a late Griptide. Splash some Rack with Madness and just take Griptide. Be black-blue instead of red-blue. I think I might end up that way. And if I do, this will be fine. Yeah, I'm feeling the blue, I think. Feeling the openness, at least semi-openness of the blue. Might be too late to pick up on that signal, though. So, some zombie making and some removing. This probably doesn't get played unless we open a red bomb. Maybe we still splash red, maybe we don't. We have 3 non-red removing-ish things already, so that's a positive. But, okay, whatever. Never seen this played. Let's see what we open. It can't be worse than Seance. Double Seance. Right? Not much blue. I like Rage Thrower, but there's not much to like about him in this deck. I mean, yeah. Obviously, the best card is the Priest. The Screeching Bat is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's not crazy awesome. It's not bad. I'm not jumping into green. I think we just take this and see if blue and black get cut. That would make me sad. If white's super open, I'll be sad because we just passed an awesome white card. Spider Spawning with Self-Mill. It's pretty powerful stuff. Splash Spider Spawning. And potentially play it just on the flashback. How much self-mill? We're only milling ourselves a little bit so far. 4 cards worth. But we have things that benefit from it a little bit. Spider Spawning without green? Whereas Stitch Drake is just plain solid. Heavy blue self-mill into a green, and then I can mill my green that I need to... I don't think I want to splash it. This is fine. Get me a foil swamp if I'm lucky. Stitch Drake and Spider Spawning. I'm feeling like I'm in the right colors with blue, and I'm glad to be out of Red Town. But I feeling like green is fairly open also. hide this for now. Probably go ahead and hide this. All likelihood we would be hiding this too. Well, here's an enabler that does important things for the deck, so that's fine. Hopefully we'll pick up other zombie scab. Not much going on here. This can be played. Desperate Ravings isn't horrible. You can always get one of these, so if I get some solid red removal, I could see that being relevant. Not seeing the black. I think I prefer Moon Heron over Tricky Spirit thing. Lantern Spirit. If I'm milling myself, I could potentially play Back from the Brink. Some value out of the self-mill, and I'm not really excited about this guy, so we'll keep that as a potential win condition-ish. Winish condition. Doesn't play well with our Seagraphs. But at least so far we're more on the 3-mana side of things than the expensive side, so it's not horrible. Our 4-drops are pretty full. Not sure if Rack makes the cut. Let's pick a card. Got a new player in the Office Magic, a new guy at the company who has been playing Magic since he was a kid, since it came out. It's not bad. Sort of changed the changed the story a little bit in terms of the Office Magic scene. Again, Altar's Reap. Well, I mean, it goes well with Reap the Seagraph, kind of. Still not that excited about it. This is a good sideboard card. Green could have been... green hasn't been that good, to be honest. Green's had some stuff go by, but not that much, really. Would I play Curiosity here? I mean, maybe if I get a Hex, an Invisible Stalker. Probably not, though. Every once in a while, I consider this card and then not play it, but every once in a while I consider it. We'll just hide the Curiosity for now and hide the Ghoul Collar Champ, but it could happen. I think we are well and away from the Pyre Heart, but the red is potentially splashable. Not heavily, but potentially. I'd like to get like a Brimstone Volley or Arc Trail. That would be nice. Just like a Malfunction, get an Arc Trail. Instigator Gang is real. Deadweight is for real. Blasphemous Act is also known to be legitimate. And it's something you have to play around all the time, which is annoying. Instigator Gang is pretty for real, though. But there's a deadweight. But Instigator Gang can make it happen. And even if I don't have the red early, he can come in kind of late and still make it happen. I'm low on creatures. Probably because of these Reap the Seagraphs. Sucks to have to deal with this in the draft. I just... This can be good, and it can go well with Back from the Brink. Still, I'm gonna go with that guy. He's cool. So we're not heavy enough on mill or needing mill where I'm super crazy about Deranged Assistant, except that I have some good 4-drops. I don't know how much I want another 6-drop. Geist Catcher's Rig is nice though. This would have been a good pack for me if I could feed off of it more heavily. And green is probably gonna get, would have gotten a good nod to the bone if I'd gone that direction. How much milling am I really benefiting from? Grasp and some stuff. A little bit. I would assume I would have gotten more than I did. I'm gonna take this based on the idea that some blue might come my way, bitch! Come all the way into it! I don't even know if I've ever gotten this card before. But I will play double black when it's the Curse of Death's Hold. This was not a good pack. I could take a Corpse Lunge, and I'm milling myself, so it could be relevant. Or I could take a Shimmering Grotto. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't get anything good back. We don't have enough Morbid to play the Disciple. This could get me into my red and just mana fix me in general. Because I have a decent enough red to want to play the red, even if I don't probably play this guy. Oh, if only I were blue, green, black, red. Well, anything but white. This pack is not doing it for me. I'm not going to splash Gutter Grime. And there's just a foil Fortress Crab calling me out that might get me to my crazy stuff. Yay, I like these guys. I'll take another Stitch Drake over a Mauler, I think. For sure? Yes. Love you. Make sweet love to Silent Departure. Deck becomes legit with Silent Departure. Nothing here. I'm not gonna hate draft hollow nonsense. Back to first pack, still nothing in it. This pack had some good red stuff in it, didn't it? Somebody took the Blasphemous Act. Asshole. Okay. I don't have, not really caring if they destroy this thing with a Ghost Quarter, so whatever. I'm not playing it. I didn't really get there on creatures, I gotta say. Unless I play that guy, I guess. But some of these things might make creatures. And my spells are pretty good. I'm a little weak in the early drops. Because I'm probably not playing this, so... We can hide this for the sake of counts. I pick the Geist Catcher's Rig. When I have all these 4-drops? That is foolish. So, double red, or double blue, double black, and some red. Not that I can really complain about foil cursive, you lose the game, because you didn't get this card. Oh, I've beaten it once or twice. In the shower. Don't really have much in the way of vampires that I can remember. Yeah, didn't get good stuff back on that one. I didn't think I would. I guess I hoped to pick up the accelerator dude, but it didn't happen. It's fine. We have enough cards for some kind of deck. see if splashing a totally off-theme card is smart. We didn't get as much removal as we could have with the Corpse Lunge and the torch. The Blazing Torch went by. So we'll see if that was the best or not. Okay. Get the good stuff in here. Maybe this thing. Maybe this. We'll see if this Wake Dancer and these other things. Black was clearly not super open. Although, whoever was black was not between me and that, considering that was like a third pick. Blue was more open, though. Hopefully we do not mill our good stuff. Return 2 zombies. That could be good if we mill one of our zombies. We're definitely not playing this. There was also this. This is definitely playable because we want to get to our good cards, ideally. So if we end up with early red, this can help us. We can play it in that, from that standpoint. The only question is Fortress Crab, because there's some dicey things in here that aren't totally necessary, like Wake Dancer. If I had human synergies, I'd like the Wake Dancer more, but I have none. I gotta meditate on this one. So, Wake Dancer's out for now. My thinking is I don't have enough morbid causing. I do have some, but we'll see if that is wise, given only 11 creatures, and we have 2 things that want creatures in the graveyard. I think these colors are good. I'm not sure about the Pitchburn Devils either, since I have no self-sacrifice that I've noticed. Pitchburn Devils are a little off theme, and maybe the Wake Dancer would be better. Not sure, but I will find out.